Reckless talk. Son of a Gustin. Hey, reckless talk. But I got expensive habits. Don't step in salt.
Yes, people, we are back again, and here's our predicted lineup. That is Arsenal versus Brentford. So, Kwame, quite interesting, by the way. I don't know how things are going to turn out for this game, owing to the fact that him being Rise on he's on loan from Brentford, so obviously can't play this game. So Ramsdale obviously is going to start this game. Do you foresee it having an effect on our backs?
Honestly, the Arsenal of last season, yes. This one,
Nah,
we have
not a
experience
chance.
now. I don't
Not
see.
a chance
Not
with McMahon.
Brentford is on a skid right now. They're not playing well. They have injuries. They are not in a good place. So they're just trying to get back to where they're supposed to be. They're well coached, but you cannot coach a cow to run as like a cheetah. You see. So for me,
Yeah.
it's more of quality. Our quality is so far apart, and we did good business in the last transfer window. Now this is where now Arsenal is going to earn its money because of depth. Now teams like Brentford, West Ham, and all those teams will suffer in the business
Kwame,
end of things.
just a second. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was
Sorry.
saying
Yeah.
For teams like Arsenal, Liverpool, and Man City, as we get
Right.
to the business end of things, this is where now we are the gap is going to appear, because just like I told you about Tottenham, they have a very good first 11, but they don't have good backup. For
Yeah.
us, we might not have a good second 11 in terms of scoring, but we have depth in the midfield, and the midfield is the one that controls the game. So for me, I think still a three-horse race. I'm not too worried about Raya being out of this game, simply because it's a makeshift Brentford side. A lot of the players, the first 11 is not there. And then the pace at which I know we'll play with them, because we are playing at Arsenal, right?
Right. That's Emirates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, at Emirates, it's like we have a 12th man advantage because of the crowd.
Yeah. And,
Um,
and we only lost one game by day. We've only lost one game at the Emirates this season. That is the West Ham game.
mm, mm,
Yeah.
mm.
So
Yeah. So things are
yeah.
very, very different. I think right now we have maturity in terms of everybody knows what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
The kiddish emotion is not there. The place I only know that we might have jitters is the Champions League, because I saw how they played against Porto. They seemed to be so uptight.
Yeah.
Like there was
Yeah. Actually,
some sort of
just
panic, because you see now it's the first time in 7 years we've been in the Champions League, and being away and the crowd and all that. That's the one that we are not yet experienced. Maybe 2-3 seasons will be lucky, but if we are coached well, we still have a chance. We have a mathematical chance, but I'm not
oh
too
yeah.
worried about the Premier League. In fact, for me, I'm just praying Man City, because Man City look like they're just gathering form at the right time. So that's the only team I'm scared of in the Premier League right now.
Right. Yeah. But anyway, now I think we don't even need to talk about. I think we'll just basically the way I'm seeing Mikel playing it, I'm seeing him just keep the same squad. But let's just talk about let's just do the lineup for the guys who probably don't
Yeah,
understand
yeah,
what
yeah,
system
yeah.
Mikel is going to play with. I
Because he
foresee
needs
him
to
starting.
rest. He needs to
Yeah,
rest some people. So
yeah.
I think there are players. If he might be tricky and decide to put Tomiyasu to get some legs, but I don't know whether he's fit. Yeah,
No,
like I think,
I think they's going to play it
or
out. Yeah?
Martinelli, or in terms of Martinelli, he can put Trossard instead, because I think he needs to save some people for the Porto game.
For the Porto game.
So
Yeah,
so,
and then
yeah,
and
so
then yeah, and then I'm looking at sorry if I'm cutting you short, but I'm looking at a place whereby Right now, the first 11 that have been playing the past 5 games, I think he's going to keep it that way. So basically, the back four you're
But
going to have.
the difference between this one and the other one is that we had so much time to rest between games, but now
Yeah,
the space between the games we've had have been very short, and
right.
so yeah, and so right now because the right now if we lose at Porto, forget about I mean, if Porto come and we lose, Champions League forgotten,
Yeah.
right? So
So,
yeah,
so
so right now we need to have a balance because we are playing at home. I think we are
yeah,
very strong, very strong at home. Martinelli was limping. I don't think he will start him. He might decide to rest him and
yeah.
put
So that's what
Trossard.
I was saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This I'm seeing it actually. In the back four, he's going to have Kivuor, uh, Saliba, Gabriel, and Ben White. So that's what the back four is going to be. The
Yeah,
midfield, the midfield, the way I see it actually, the way I see it playing out, I'm seeing the
Juninho
midfield
will be
Declan
rested.
Rice.
Juninho will be rested.
Yeah, so we'll have Declan Rice. We'll have Odegaard.
Havertz.
Then we'll have. Hold on. No. I think Jorginho
We
will
can
play
have
this game. I
no
think
no no
Jorginho will
no
play
no.
this game.
You know why?
Uh
Juninho is
huh.
experienced. He's
Uh huh.
experienced, and we
Yeah.
need him. If you are to weigh the Brentford game and the Porto game is more important. Juninho is above 30. He cannot play tomorrow and then play again on Wednesday and perform at a high level. So he will
Okay.
bench. This one I'm willing to bet 100 bob. Like he will put Juninho on the bench, eh? And put
Right.
in somebody else. At least our midfield is very good. So chances
No.
are, chances are he'll replace with who? Who normally replaces Juninho?
So in the
I
midfield
think
we
I
have.
think what he'll do to switch it up, he's going
Yeah.
to put Havertz, because remember Havertz is multi. He can play several places. He'll
Yeah.
have Havertz in midfield, right,
Mm-hmm.
and put
Yeah.
Jesus so that Jesus can have this game as a build-up because he hasn't played many minutes, so he can
So so
start
so so
Jesus because you
I
see
don't see him starting.
because
I don't see him starting Jesus. Do you know why? Remember we talked
why
about Jesus injury being managed. Remember, but he still has an injury. Yeah, he still has an injury. So you see, if I'm to see Jesus come, yes, he's going to come in, but I see him
he played
coming
he
in
played the
in the
last
second
time
half.
for 50 for half the game, right?
No. He came in the last was it 20 minutes? 20 minutes of the game.
Yeah,
Partey came in
I
first. Uh-huh.
yeah so I
So
think he will play because we have home advantage. And
okay.
why does he need to play a few minutes, at least half the first half? He needs to
Mm,
play first half so that his experience, we can use his experience in the Porto game on Wednesday. Atakuwa ni kama it's like a warm up.
okay.
You understand? So
Yeah.
so and also remember Brentford is a Premier League team. So in as much as we are that good, you can't. He doesn't like to do the same thing. We become predictable. So I think he'll just switch it up a bit like that because Jesus is also good at pressing. Odegaard will start, and then maybe put Trossard in the left side. Saka, of
Uh-huh.
course, Saka is like
On the right
what do you
side.
call this guy? He's like the Schwarzenegger Terminator. He can play so much. So Saka will remain, right? And then Martinelli can
Yeah.
come in the second half just as a warm up, just maybe for 10, 20 minutes.
So
But
so so
that is if we struggle. If we struggle to score, then Martinelli
so
can come.
so let me understand this. First things first. I haven't really. I don't think I've been keeping up with the news. But how is Martinelli as far as his injury is concerned? Has he recovered? Was it a slight knock or
He says that him and Saka are good. They should be
okay?
good to
Okay.
play. He says they
Okay.
should be good to play, but you know how he is. He doesn't like to reveal too much because he doesn't want the defenders to target them. Yeah, but if it was bad, he would have said it was maybe bad. So I'll just cross my because he said Martinelli is fine and Saka is fine. So I
Okay.
think because of that knock, he can rest him and let him play a few minutes towards the end, depending on how the game is, right?
Okay.
So that
Okay.
he's fresh. Because I know on Wednesday, if I was Mikel Arteta, I want those kids running at 110 kilometers per hour for 45 minutes and 100 kilometers per hour for the next 40 minutes so that we win that game and finish that story. Because the biggest, the Champions League is a prestigious
Cup.
cup. So
Yeah.
right now, even Brentford, if you ask me, that's not where our mind is. Our mind is the atmosphere on Wednesday,
Right.
or Tuesday. I don't know whether we're playing on Tuesday or Wednesday. Are we playing on Tuesday? Do you know? Tuesday or
I'd love to
Wednesday?
check. Let me just check as we keep on conversing. Arsenal vs Porto. So that should be Tuesday. Woo! Tuesday.
You see? Now you understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. There
Yeah.
is not much time for recovery. So
Yeah.
Juninho will not play because we need him for that game,
Yeah.
right? And I know he will stick to the team that has been performing in the 7 games, which means Jesus will not start.
Okay.
It will be Havertz who will start that game because our best performing team is the one with Havertz leading as a number
Yeah.
9. You see?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Jesus will play tomorrow and just be a power substitute on Tuesday.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
we don't
get
have
you.
much time. It's Saturday, then two days, then you see. So
Yeah.
so I know he wants Martinelli to run like hell and Saka to run like hell. So the only person who will start probably is Saka. Once we score, then we can put Reece Nelson and all that, so that Saka is also fresh. In as much as
Yeah.
he's a strong lad, I don't think Saka will play the full 90 minutes.
Yeah. So I
Yeah, and that
basically
and
for
this
this
is
game,
this is all respect to Porto.
yeah, and basically
So
just
me, I
looking at this
respect
game,
I respect
yeah,
Porto.
100%. So looking at this game, the way I think it's one of those games that, even we have a game on Tuesday, bury the game early. Once you bury the game early, start rotating players. Let the strong players by the first 11, get fresh legs. But anyway, that's how I see that. That's how we see actually. But they playing, we see Mikel playing it out. But you guys can also drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let us know of your predicted lineup. Other
And
than
then
that,
remember,
Kwame,
there's
yeah,
it's a revenge mission. Like the Porto thing. It's a bit at like if you're beaten fair and square, but
yeah,
for Porto to score on the 94th minute after we
that
control the
hurts.
game. That
That
one hurt.
hurts.
Bro. That one hurt.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
so I know the atmosphere. Mikel plans for everything. I know the performers, the guys who hit the drums, the fire show. We want to create intimidation. So I know Tuesday will be crazy. So yeah,
yeah,
and so that's why I know that's why he has to arrange the team like that. Yeah.
yeah. That's definitely a game I'm looking forward to. If not, we're looking forward to. But anyway, guys, I think that's it from us. Kwame, I'll be seeing you on the next one.
Cheers, brothers.